Yede Atwaso Amamo. Hello, new.
Hello, sir Joe Masombo has say na studio high butu bones train sir or this canal about Twasona or the betche. But general, Yenny blaster home komo kakra and ra yeah bana bobo so I mean Thursday. Now yeah di komo your defense and to say your goalkeeping department and to say why the best start defense or why the best jumano. Now talking about the defense there. Yeah for munsu and yeah share your method no. I've already said your midfielder is shallow back in recent times. They call AFCON. But this technical team, no, is omoye di ombe to me bia. Now I'm the best performance out of it. Looking through the squad, Uba who say defense, goalkeeping department, no about midfield, Baba Idrisu, Elisha Usu, Abdul Samad Salis, Richmond Lamte, Majid Ashimeru, Mohamed Kudus, Andre Ayew, Ransford Yeboah on his Zofa from the Bundesliga 2, and also so Ababe joining. And can't in Finfidia. Let's talk about Baba Idrisu here. Before Chris Hughton, the coach for Blasters, Baba Idrisu was one of the mainstays in your midfielder alongside Thomas Partey, Daniel Kofiche, Omomi and San, now when Kudus or Baye, Soso. So we are thinking of a midfielder, a bit to me, I so condensed by the time I have gone. But at this point, talking about 6 for me and Sana, Yediomo tournament, you know, Baba Idrisu, a partner here in Thomas Partey. So, one player, when you're the best out of Baba Idrisu, it happens to be Thomas Partey. At this time, Thomas Partey Emma, why the bet me I get to the best out of Baba Idrisu or Obenya a starting position. Team. These are some of the questions Yebusa ahead of the tournament. Elisha also here. Anya debut, when you're minutes kakra. But Onyam permanently stay in the team because every time you 6 1 at some point, what share one of the games, you're not cotton chain cry. Not you're born as a right-sided winger and a basano, none of because a winger and a central midfielder or Majumane are quite different. And so we need the ability to play as a winger. A best post super. Elijah lacks a bit of space, a pace over the game room and say on your space crowd onto me and you so. But yeah can 6 for me. Elijah also happens to be one. And do you have the confidence? Say, start Elisha. Now, why now? Then they can home. Salis Samed here is another midfielder. Obias, but say, Onyane debut World Cup for Ghana. And share your junior teams now. Salis and yet a household name. A blaster yano unity PA. But the yet the chair or catanity. It's giving enough confidence to everyone. I was following from Lens and the free Clement 4. We've always been dreaming. Say this guy as one of the best midfielders in the league. And of course, at the World Cup in Qatar against Portugal, Uruguay, and no more Macano, Abdul Salis Samet, Jumani pa. Everybody even says, oh, Thomas Nihonma Salis Betia Jumano. Now, Thomas Wahona or partner in the Kudus Ebabe Sosodia, Nature say a coin. Now talk about Salis Samet, the ball winning ability, how ultimate ball any through every time you can't midfielders are midfielders a vague, a Juma Ben or Rose no a very variable. So can't one of the ways that midfielder a functional and the ability to recover the balls from the other areas of the field. It's also a starting a redistribution. Now talking about tackling, Unya Salis Samet a very good tackler. About Antoniana Ajimambadu. Rabi Momo Mohammed, even Suleiman Tari Moment Ford, that method tackling now or Debamano. You can't get that from Salis Ahmed, even though pen standard or Yana from the Edema in the club side lens. But given the Blasters chance, I don't think Salis Ahmed at me my a major say 6 in any day. But what is the competitive level of that area? Only Honomoa, Obaboy Elisha, Obaba Idrisu, and this is why the burden, the load has fallen on Salis Ahmed. In the absence of Thomas Partey as a leader of that method, Salis Ahmed, and yet then say, or the we expect a major improvement on the game room. This is Richmond Lamte from Interlines, Kumasa Santa Cato, and now the Blasters. Among 4 Bonidi, Richmond Crabba F, the left in the or that down jab on the two attackers. But this is a major and upper level compared to the Wanyano. And this is a Richmond Lamte. Now, okay, Richmond Lamte, the standards of your football, no, is one of the best players of your local league. But last 2 seasons, Kotoko League, now Richmond Lamte a major contributor. Now, this time, it's not about the Bet Power Premier League standard. It's about the AFCON, the major platform in terms of African football. And Richmond has had an opportunity, so we're joining Blaster now. Are we talking about the Richmond that we see in the Bet5 Premier League? Or we are seeing another different beast in the form of Richmond Lamte or AFCON? Now, making a are we also saying, say, Richmond betting starting? Now, or starting as the ball control. How he keeps the ball at his feet, the ball retention skills, everything defines a midfielder. What do the prime of his football? But what is the standard? The standard is the Bet5 Premier League. Any the highest standard that who Richmond Lamte. I am not talking about the Confederations Cup or the Champions League of Africa, but this is the bet power. And a feed stage not changing. We want Richmond to pick that same energy, that same mentality and vibe. Or AFCON because you can 84 what Blaster squad in Musesia or me two pair. Backward kind any yet discussing in the form of Richmond Lamte. Now he's a dominant left-footed player. Then person say or touch him in a tenor. Almost in the person left and a pass it out at the pole. So this is a midfielder. We Majid Ashmerusi in China, the only number 8 or team no Richmond Lamte. But do you have the confidence to start the player? It's a question to be given to the gods. Now, this is Majid Ashmeru, another excellent player. Every time Chris Hughton in a selection, Majid Ashmeru, people keep asking questions. Where is the boy? We know him from Wafa, Salzburg. Yeah, we know this guy from Anderlecht. So why the Blasters no money the kind of opportunity that he needs? These are some of the questions people have been raising and asking Chris Hughton, the manager. Say, Adena Majid Ashmeru, Okrabo now, Otimi a driver, a very confident ball carrier, or progressive ball into the wider channels, and Adena into the own say. Especially now, see at my Spartan hon ko feature any hon and fifion adwuma kakra ba da hon mesese we no ni nyina ya na ofi bench and deba. Now talking about Majid Ashmeru, the skill set no wide in the sense that on bulu bebre ba boni kra na edin say obema wo mumu abuli no. He can keep the ball so well and natural traditional number 8 at number 8 ni bi na obo okona nim na obo na chikakra. But with the Blasters onya enyi no especially in a major tournament. Majid enyanji no say Blaster na ya kan I say mami mobi no afei na masesoma imo. He's always been coming from the bench. But how do we have the confidence say you bet me I'm gonna start it? Because at this time midfield no more almost like empty. So one more Majid Ashmeru why and Abebono, and especially when the manager loves to go with a Freeman midfield. A Banesano we Kudus. Now we Majid Ashmeru obey of course Ali Samed, but it's always down to the manager to decide. Or so Lamte be partner now the 6 it's also down to the manager. But Majid Ashmeru has an extra load at this time, especially in the absence of Thomas Partey, a box-to-box midfielder in the shape of an 8. Now only Honmono, young Fajumano and to or down crown. So Majid, what does Chris by Unya be more? Majid would have to show up. Definitely, AFCON Abekoso, Cote d'Ivoire, so this is Majid Ashmeru, one of only 2 8s a team at this point. Who else? Mohamed Kudus is another midfielder. West Ham. So this is Lucas Paqueta and a partner West Ham currently, but Okaya, Ghana and Brazil Ebono, now oyene opposite number. Now a fight, a battle out. Now are we getting the best out of Kudus Mohamed? I keep saying, sir. The game now it functions from different angles of the field. So Osha Kudus, the performances and the creativity, the ball retention skills, everything he does on the field is so perfect. But to what perfection? And now person this idea and answer back Blaster. Do we have the system and established a setup? Kudus be fit in so well. But Biano Okoya, Kasabri, Kudus, the first season but it was already established system and he hadn't fit it, baby. Especially after said Ben Rama Said Epraino, na Kudus Ebabe Rebu, na Kudus in China and Chibib. It's always been jubilation and high celebrations. West Ham for a stadium, and every time he has the ball, more raw to GN, the Dino up so well. West Ham for stadium. Are we seeing that same kind of great and tenacity the guy has given to West Ham fans? And no na Chronica say, Bompa is a Kudus go on a flight in delay, no matter because they know what this guy brings on board. But do we have the materials? Do we have the structure? Do we have the establishment to get best out of Kudus as they've been doing? And that David Moyes, West Ham, he's always been scoring assists and creating a lot of chances, getting closer to the box. When he midfield, he distributes so well. But what else and a year trained there for Crusoe. In talking about the midfield structure, the call-up Chris Hughton here, you know, Cruz appears to be one of the major names we're listening. So, but are we getting his goals? Are we getting his chances and assists? AFCON, be a saying a Cruz in the game. Every player, every coach, out per quality. And it's when your quality now surrounding one. Now on to me, and more money. This is Kudus Mohammed. And we hope send a form our Pekediama West Ham. No, Obenya that same help, assistance. You know what me about Jumano, Ediama Blaster. He's in the real form of his life. And what me they even a minute of that performance and a befia. He picks up very good spaces around the box. He understands the pocket, when to move in. Kudus. He has to show up away in Fifio. Moving away from Kudus, now you can't your captain who has some Andre, Dede, Morgan, Ayew. The Debe Jumano, the experience, Beba, Ebe, Ediama Blaster, Ebe favor. Many even asking questions. Say, Andre Ayew, or a central midfielder. They then in Fifio no Kodie. But verse Andre, the captain is our most experienced player in the squad. So, or many Jano Plessin or midfield, say a poem. Maybe there's a revolution within the profile. No say Ronaldo must start to win. Career strikers, the day finally from the wider area to the attack to the midfield. Let's see, but to me here, I don't think said the debate me about as a central midfielder. The requisite to function centrally, the day the aerially onyama and in terms of the ball hold up, how you distribute to the day to me yes Jumano as a central midfielder. But trust me, he's the most experienced player and one of the most dangerous players in the box, especially for blasters. But in field here, I don't really agree with Baby Adidiwono. But let's put that on the table. Now you're finding out. Manager no, about me your confidence. Now what started the day? I me no or backward ya can home. In discussing our method, the next person here is Andre Ayew, the captain. He's been very much successful with the Blasters, and the new generation has always been calling say. The Dejumano and Obewe no ma order Senaba to Aswa and Kababo be a AFCON way. But for the time being, you're discussing midfield, not coaching and the two, you know. Are we starting the day in midfield? Who partners him? Why never function around the day? And can we get the best out of the day as a central midfielder? But these questions are not down to myself here or yourself. It's always down to the coach. Let's see how it goes. But Andre Ayew here is a captain for the side, and in the central midfield areas, let's see, say Obetimi Jumano, not why yet ni Ivory Coast. One of the best players Wabua Ghana recent days, these are the latter days, and it has to be well. Ransford Yabuako Zafa happens to be the last player in midfield. Now, also the to say the day or your winger, a wide forward, and number fin. I don't think say a starter. This is a non-starter. It requires one fin. He's supposed to be in the attack. But in Panifo, they to Fifi. The ball skills, the facets of the game, they defining the profile. No, and you know, not just where you're wide forward. Then Fifi centrally, Obeda Kobone 6, Obeda Bone 8, or Obeda Kobone 10. Ewabra Kudus. But here he's in the central midfield. In terms of goal scoring, he does well. When you go to show, he has speed. Or to me, using energy, you know, very tricky, very direct. But we are talking about central midfielders. And Ransford finds himself here. But I don't think I have the confidence to say Ransford about 50. And if I am pushed, Meko for Miensa, according to the coach, that I choose, you know, Menko for the double sixes, you know, Salis Ahmed, about me about 50 on movie. I think Salis Ahmed, about 50 on ask me 6. Number bomb Majid Ashmeru, I can hold the Kudus, Ababeso. So without Kudus, maybe Richmond Lamte, bet me abba. Abeka Majid won as double 8. Salas abetina actually, na Kudus above free in chain at the back inside. These are all the rotations and variations. But let's leave everything to the coach. Ransford Yabuako is therefore happens to be the last player on the list in terms of our midfield. Good luck to the squad, our Ivory Coast. Nyame admire the wingers, you know, and the strikers, you know.